I think you're seeing this from the wrong perspective. You're telling me that just because all the poor people you see are working, that therefore people who work are poor. That doesn't make sense. Like, you obviously have to work in order to build things, in order to earn income. Even if you set up a system that pays for you, that you don't have to work, it takes work to set that up. Just want to throw that out there. Yeah, so there's definitely other things causing that, such as the centralization of wealth through, government programs, oligarchy, technology that has centralized wealth incredibly so that it's no longer spread out. When you have these big mega corporations, I did a video where you have the same 7 or 8 megacorps that own all of our food. I mean, when you have megacorps like that, then yeah, like obviously that's going to centralize wealth. They can control the market. So it has nothing to do with the lack of, productivity. Just because you're productive and you get more productive doesn't equate to you're going to earn less money. That's silly. Like, you're thinking pessimistically here. I don't get this one at all. You mean like any more than bread lines and the government seizure production, the shutting down and handing it to people that they want, rogue cronyism, where they pretty much the nomenclatura, as Trotsky termed it, basically take over production and they run it how they see fit with their friends and their family, and it all goes to crap because they don't know what they're doing. Or the capitalist society, where people that actually are able to make a living and make it work actually get rewarded until cronyism takes over again and destroys it. I mean, regardless, like, cronyism is the issue. I really don't know what you're talking about here, but that's okay. Like, you can please feel free to mention to tell me like what your thoughts are. That's okay. Like, we can talk about this. Yeah, I think you're just hurt, bro. I think you've worked hard and something didn't go right and it's burned you, and you're upset because you see all these wealthy people on in social media and on TV, and all the power players. It seems like they didn't do any work to get there, and granted, some of them probably didn't, but that does not mean that working hard is not going to reward you. It doesn't mean that being lazy is going to reward you. It's definitely not going to help you. Like this, I'm trying to help you here. Don't let your hurt destroy you. Keep going, keep pressing. It's never worth it to just shut down and give up. Nothing is oversimplified, man. I mean, life is complex and there's a lot of variables. You can work really, really hard to build something and it's just the wrong place at the wrong time, or it didn't hit right, and then it just doesn't pay off. That sucks. I don't know what to tell you. I mean, there's been people that have been successful and achieved their goals when they worked real hard, and then people that didn't. I do know what keeps you from achieving your goals: giving up and being lazy. That will definitely keep you from achieving the goal. And that's really the only thing I'm saying. So if that's oversimplified, then yeah, it is oversimplified. And I'm sorry if I offended you, but I mean, you have to keep trying. That's all there is to it. Yeah, historically, my message is something that they hate. If there is some kind of elite cabal trying to keep the underclass down, historically speaking, what I'm saying is much more threatening. The fact that I'm telling you to keep trying, keep investing, keep building, keep producing, that definitely scares people a lot more than shut down, give up, or go rogue and act like a barbarian and burn things and get mad. Because, once you start acting that way, then you lose the general populace and there's no support for your movement. Or you just burn the whole thing down. I mean, you could definitely do that, and then the whole society just goes to crap. I mean, that could happen too. I think a lot of you on here are just talking out of hurt. I think you get pessimistic and you don't want to hear somebody tell you need to take the next step. I am not trying to talk down to you. I have been there. I have felt that burn and been in a position where someone's trying to tell me you just need to keep going, and I'm like, I don't want to keep going. I want it to go right for once. I want to not have to keep fighting for every inch when it seems like somebody over here they went an inch and all of a sudden they got handed the world. I don't know what to say about that. Maybe they did, maybe they didn't. Usually there's a lot of work on the back end that we don't see 99% of the time. But I'm sure, I know from stories that there have been people out there that have been handed the world. You just do take solace in the fact of knowing that statistically, 90% of generational wealth, like pretty much wealth handed from your parents down to you that you didn't necessarily earn, is gone within 2 generations, 3 generations. 3 generations, 90%, 2 generations, 40%. It goes super fast. And it's because they don't know the value of work. It's because they don't understand the effort it takes in order to earn things. Like you and me, I'm assuming you, who have struggled and had to fight our way, that end up being the people that are in those positions, that create that generational wealth. And honestly, any task in life that you're trying to achieve, I don't care what it is. Like, it could have been a task. Anything you do requires effort. You need to put in the time and the energy in order to succeed, in order to do it. And that's really what it comes down to. That particular verse is talking about just that success, life goals, happiness. It's not talking necessarily about building of wealth. It is talking about being established and having enough to achieve basic goals and your vision. That's really what I think that verse is pointing to. And if you don't have that, then that strength, that tenacity to keep going, well then yeah, you're going to lose. You're going to miss out on that. So that's all I meant to say. I'm trying to talk positively into you guys' lives, and you don't have to take it, that's fine, but hopefully I can say something that strikes something positive in you, encourages you to keep going. And just maybe sometimes you need that sort of wake-up call, a kick in the pants to tell you like, hey, I got to keep trying at this, because that's what it takes, just grinding day after day after day, and to make it happen for most of us, for 80% of us. And then the 20% that, you know, obviously didn't have to earn it that way, well then, like I said, within 2 generations it's gone. So with most all of them. So that's just life. It's just life, and it's proven statistically pretty strongly.